अबे मैच मेकिंग क्यों नहीं हो रही? अबे मैच मेकिंग क्यों नहीं हो रही?
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. There's the whistle.
Florence Seedorf is good enough to mix it up there with the best on the planet.
In practically every position.
Yeah, he can perform a whole number of roles if he keeps...
Shot, surely!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Matthaus, he's in plenty of space here.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gonna beg him.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Totti. Oh, perfectly measured that. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good. Very good.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Goes for a shot!
बहुत बढ़िया.
They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch.
Neymar.
Big chance! Goal! Argentina! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Argentina with the lead.
I think there's been a great tremendous to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Rijkaard. Pele can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Messi.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pirlo. Neymar. And Matthaus. It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's corner. Argentina have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Look, then plays it in. And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rummenigge does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Seedorf. And Seedorf! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Seedorf actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nedved gets on his bike and on the move. He might be in here! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi, he's picked his way through, and he shoots! And that's a tiny finish. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity.
Totti! Again, a brilliant save. Totti moves short. It's their second corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Couldn't squeeze it through. Steaming. It's Nedved! Beautiful from Nedved! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And deep into first half stoppage time, a timely strike. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but
And that signals the end of the first period. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So everyone needs a breather here. 5 goals we've seen already. It is good, very good. It's 3-2. So off we go again. Rummenigge. Rijkaard. Pelé. This looks promising. Clipped into space. And a header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This is a promising build-up. Matthaus. And the finish! Goal! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Rummenigge! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rijkaard. Ibrahimovic. And it's Vieira.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
That's it.
This is the time you need that pace.
He won't be happy with that one. Totti. Oh, this is a very good run. Now there's a fine ball. Pirlo, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Now it's Pelé. Space for him to turn and look.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Bangladesh have got it. It's Totti! Oh, good finish. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Bangladesh cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Totti unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ah, he's given it away. Oh, good-looking ball. Pele. And he's running through. Pele! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pele! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Passing nice and neat. Tries one from range. Oh, he's hit the bar. And he's quick to get rid. Lahm and Matthaus. Nice sequence of passes this. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
That's been drilled in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Totti tries to pass it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's all alone. Tries a shot!
What?
Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Engages and forces him off the ball. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Impressive jump! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Seedorf. He's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos. The final 5 minutes. And he's quick to return it. Just eases him off the ball. He is just caressing. Shoots! And there's the goal! They have stolen level at the last! Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square with almost no time remaining. He's had a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal, a game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off.
And Messi! It's a goal! And right near the end, we have parity. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Bale. Now it's Cruyff, and the counter is on. And here's Neymar. Maldini wins the duel this time. He's found the way. And a chance! And that's it. They will have to shake on that. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.
Oh, रे बाप रे.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, how do you interpret this formation?
Well, I've seen it before, Peter, but it's extremely unusual. Whether it actually stays like we've been told, we'll gauge once the game is ongoing, but essentially it can be effective from both a defensive or offensive viewpoint. It all depends on the manager and his personnel and whether he prefers getting on the front foot or just thinking a little negatively. We'll have to wait and see.
Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Neymar. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He leaps for it! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Zanetti stood his ground strongly. It's a good spell of possession, this. Ibrahimovic. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Looking to play him in. Spread out to the left. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Hazard. Oh, such a clever touch.
Oh, great feat that.
Lahm is the guilty party there. Rijkaard. Could squeeze it through. Neymar. Argentina yet to have an attempt on goal. Here's Vieira. Thuram. Matthaus, never out of the action for very long. Can he get on the end of this? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Neymar. Matthaus. Lahm. Where it came from. It's Ibrahimovic! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Hello, Naru.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Neymar can get it clear. And
ये
now they
तगड़ा प्लेयर लग रहा है भाई.
defense.
इसकी पोजीशनिंग बहुत मस्त है.
Vieira gets over and intercepts. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Thuram. Van Dijk. That's a lovely neat pass. Some good persistent defending here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ibrahimovic! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
That is a brilliant interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Thinks about the shot. Shot it goal! There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Neymar. Aims beyond the defence. Delivered with swing. And this is Ibrahimovic. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's had a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Howson. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That's a throw. Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looks a foul. Yeah, the referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
कुछ बताओ टिप्स दो नरू भाई कैसे जीता जाए इससे.
Many have the power or indeed
ये बहुत
the
कैड़ा प्लेयर है.
accuracy from this range.
क्या सोच रहे हो?
Would he dare to have a go? That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Shoot ball. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Engages and forces him off the ball. The referee says that is that for the first time.
जोरो एफसी फुटबॉल इसका लाइव चल रहा है.
The other team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for a lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Argentina really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. We're on the move again.
Argentina are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Hazard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pepe.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Go back here, takes a shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Argentina have themselves a chance from the spot. So perhaps now the breakthrough. 1-0, just one winner. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Argentina are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Played into space, and this is Cruyff.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Pepe. This is a promising build-up. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. It's Ibrahimovic!
Okay.
That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Now it's Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ibrahimovic. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And it's Hazard. Matthaus can see things others simply cannot. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score.
Fiji really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Hazard. Oh, that's a fine interception. Seedorf. Matthaus. Seedorf. And here's Messi. Lahm looking to hit the byline here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Messi. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, there's a probing ball. Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. Oh, well played, well played.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Zanetti, he's found a way through. Showing good feet. Tries to pass it through. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And it's been taken short.
Fiji really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Zanetti. Tries to play it through. He can run onto that. So what can they make of this? It's a goal kick.
सही प्लेयर है.
That has not gone well. Now, can they get him away? Messi, and he's managed to get free. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Argentina can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Wide, but only just.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
कैसे जीते हैं?
Neymar
has been indicated.
बचा लो.
Matthaus. Vieira does well to get it back. Matthaus. Argentina are looking to break at pace. Here's a shot! Cruyff.
बच गया.
And time is up. Relief finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Just a quick
Ibrahimovic voted man of the match and deservedly.
बुलेट का पता है नहीं तुमने कुछ भाई. और ये नोवा कहाँ से आ गया? इसने कुछ तो गड़बड़ करी है. ये इतनी रात में खेलता नहीं है भाई. बहुत तेज है ये. यार इतने तगड़े तगड़े प्लेयर भरे हुए हैं। कैसे खेला जाएगा? कैसे करें? चलो देखते हैं। पर्दे रेडी भाई।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. We are just getting started. Watching, there's very little room for debate when it comes to Andrea Pirlo's legacy in the game of football. He made that deep-lying creative position his own.
Although I believe it was something that happened almost by accident.
Pretty happy accident.
Yeah, it seems he started out as a number 10, but he didn't have the necessary pace or physicality, so he just dropped deeper. Now his game is all about stepping up at the right time, picking the most perfectly measured through balls, and he's nailed it.
Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. And here's Ibrahimovic. Thuram. Chance here to counter. Van Dijk. It's a pretty loose pass. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well measured. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Ibrahimovic. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And it's Messi. Lam picks it up out wide.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Thuram makes a move down the right. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for options for movement.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Messi, Pirlo. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a big far post.
Decent hit from there. Pirlo, and this is Ibrahimovic. Neymar. Now, can he find a finish? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. And it's Vieira. And here's Messi. Threads one in, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Knocks it into space. And he's let fly! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Lam. Yeah. That's good play. Yeah. Played out wide. And that should get the job done.
Matthaus really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's Pirlo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's Neymar. Yeah. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Vieira is there, and he can pick it up. Pirlo tries to pass it through. Roberto Carlos looking for the far post.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Spread neatly. Cleared away. And he thumps it clear. Matthaus gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Looking to play him in. Hangs one in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Roberto Carlos. And Matthaus.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Ibrahimovic! Forward it goes. And for the first half, that is that.
जीतने नहीं देगा ये बहुत
Perhaps it
खराब
should
है
have, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're underway for the second half.
Argentina have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. then. It's their second corner of the game. He's on it, can he get... Matthaus!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neymar. Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's nice. Rijkaard. Seedorf did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cross to the back post. Oh, good line! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, easy pickings there.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, that is good. For running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Pirlo. Matthaus. Ibrahimovic. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Roberto Carlos. And it's Rijkaard. Pirlo. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. It's Ibrahimovic! Matthaus. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nicely spread. And it's Vieira. Pirlo. Pirlo! And he stuck it away! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 4.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Argentina have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Lahm. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Just eases him off the ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. Neymar. Quality ball. Defending was strong and firm. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. And it's Pirlo. Looking for the run.
Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Roberto Carlos. And this is Ronaldo. And that is expertly dealt with. Has a look and plays it forward. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi going face to face with his great rival.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's in! And that should do it!
क्या पेला है, क्या पेला
Within
है, बचा
sight
लिया.
of the finish line. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
He has a look out.
यही कर सकता है बस.
Oh, brilliant from Yamal! About as smooth as it gets. And what a climax we have here! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Liverpool with themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And here's Roberto Carlos. And there
क्या
goes the
पेल, क्या
final whistle. Argentina
ये मान से बढ़िया लंबा था यार, साला
sometimes
ब्लेक्स
by
कर
hook,
ले.
sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Pirlo picking up the man of the match award, and no surprise there.
एक गोल तो मारा था पिरलो ने. नाडू भाई, तुम्हारी टीम बनाई हुई एकदम बढ़िया खेल रही है, मजा ही आ गया. 2-4 प्लेयर और ऐसे ही बनवा दो बस, फिर तो देखो होश भर दूंगा मैं. बताओ किसको बेला जाए. इतने प्राइसेस क्रॉसेस देते हो, ओपोनेंट पागल हो जाता है शायद. क्रॉसेस तो दिए ही नहीं, क्रॉसेस तो नोवा दे रहा था. मैं डर डर क्यों खेल रहा था. पास दिए होंगे ज्यादा. मैच मेकिंग नहीं बन रही। तुम सब यूज करते हो पासेज एंड क्रॉसेज की रियल पोजीशन टैक्टिक्स। यही तो सीखना है यार, पर डे हर दिन नई नई फॉर्मेशन। इसी तो लगाता रहता हूँ, 10 प्लेयर बदलता रहता हूँ, हारता रहता हूँ। पहला गेम तो समझ में आए। एलबीसी मुझे खेलना पसंद नहीं, लेकिन डिफेंस के लिए अच्छा है बस, तो उसमें मैं कोई बिल्डअप नहीं कर पाता, ऐसे भगा ही मचा लेता हूँ बस। मेन तो पोजीशन है, उसी में थोड़ा बहुत कोशिश करता हूँ खेलने की, क्रॉस या निकालने की। बस लॉन्ग बॉल खेलना नहीं आता है मेरे को यार, वो भी सीख जाएंगे थोड़े दिन बाद। इतना खतरनाक बिल्डअप करते हो कि कभी कभी तो खुद की ही लग जाती है। सही बात है। ओवर बिल्डअप में प्लेयर सारे आगे निकल जाते हैं, एक पास में गेम ओवर। गजब मजे ले रहा है ये भी, सही है बेटे। नोवा बहुत चालू है, उसको पता चल जाता है खेल रहा है, जैसे मैट्रिक्स वगैरह और है ना, तो उनको जाके साला स्क्रीन पे स्नाइप करता है। मुझे भी सिखाया था उसने कि कब मैच मेकिंग करनी है। कोई भरोसा ही रात के 2 बजे साला वो देख लिया उसने, मजे लेने आ गया वो। अरे मैच मेकिंग ही नहीं हो रही। एक और बांग्लादेश का प्लेयर, साला ये हराएंगे। क्विक काउंटर, ठीक है। नरू भाई तुम कब खेलोगे साथ में यार, हमारे साथ ही मजा आता है, तुम थोड़ा अलग स्टाइल में खेलते हो। क्विक काउंटर लॉन्ग बॉल खेलना है, ठीक है। कोई मार्किंग करनी है टाइट वाली, छोड़ो सस्ते प्लेयर है।
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Argentina contra Barcelona.
Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighborhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. So it's away we go then.
What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
Close as you get to goalkeeping perfection.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Batistuta. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Matthaus. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Dani Olmo. Always onto this. And this is Batistuta!
No, that wasn't killing anyone.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
Lam proves just a little bit too strong. Xavi Alonso. And it's Gerrard. No luck with that dink over the top.
तेज खेल रहा है। तुम्हारे नेमार मेसी का स्टेमिना लो क्यों नहीं होता है? नहीं भाई, एक काउंटर इसीलिए तो लगा रखा है।
Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying
उनको
to...
चाहता हूँ मैं फुल टाइम खेले, वैसे तो कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है, उनसे भी अच्छे प्लेयर हैं, लेकिन लगा रखा है बस ऐसे ही। अगर हुलेट चलाता हूँ तो हुलेट पे लगा देता हूँ, क्योंकि ये कुछ प्लेयर ऐसे होते हैं जो चाहता ही नहीं कि मैं खत्म हूँ।
Matthaus, and it's been played through, nicely intercepted. Matthaus is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Matthaus, Neymar, decent chance! Goal! Argentina!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Argentina convertido en el minuto 18. Número 14.
Argentina have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, terrible pass. Matthaus. Argentina already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. And here's Dani Olmo. Now it's Batistuta. And he's done very well to take that back. That is good alertness. Nicely weighted ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. But But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacks pace.
Oh, it rattles the bar! That's a decent clearance. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. A good-looking ball. Searching pass he's played there.
चैट नॉर्मल एक्सेंट में पढ़ा करो, इतने प्रेशर लगा के क्यों पढ़ रहे हो? प्रेशर लगा के नहीं पढ़ता। दरअसल मेरी आवाज़ जो है वो तो है, तो मैं दूसरे की आवाज़ निकालता हूँ तो मैं उसके लिए आवाज़ दूसरी कर लेता हूँ। और जैसे मैं चैट जो पढ़ रहा हूँ तो मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है नरू पढ़ रहा होगा, तो नरू एक 15 साल 16 साल का बच्चा है, वो कैसे बोलता होगा। ये भी आदत छुड़वा देगा लग रहा है। ये तो भाग गया।
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
सही कॉमेडी करवा रहे हो यार तुम भी।
Señoras y señores, no se enorgullezcan.
भाई ऐसी टीम बनवा दी है, ये देखो हार ही नहीं रहा हूँ, देखो स्ट्रीक देखो। अब लास्ट मैच कब हारा था देखते हैं। वैसे तो अभी हारा था ड्रॉ। अरे भाई साहब ये तगड़ा गेम था, बच गया था। ठीक है, और कहाँ हारा था? क्लिक बॉल ड्रॉ। अच्छा लो डिफरेंस इस तल्ले ने हरा दिया था। लो मनी इसने भी नहीं। देखो पूरे चैट में सिर्फ एक मैच हारा हूँ, वो भी कम लीप्स। और वो भी ऐसा हुआ था कि 2 मिनट के लिए मैं गया था, उतने में दूसरा ने एक गोल बजा दिया। स्ट्रीक तगड़ी चल रही है सिर्फ और सिर्फ इसकी वजह से। इसको मैं कभी नहीं खिलाता था भाई, ये ऐसा बना दिया है कि अब तो इसकी पोजीशन शिफ्ट करना मुश्किल है। फालतू में इतने डीएमएफ खरीद रहा था मैं। साला पिरलो खरीदा था, बैकन बावर खरीदा, जावी खरीदा, यही सारा काम कर दे रहा है। मैंने अग्निव के बड़ से बिल्ड दिया है। मैंने अग्निव के बाल से बिल्ड दिया, इसका क्या मतलब है? इसका क्या मतलब? अब कौन आया है? अबे हाँ दिखाई तो थी। अपोनेंट ने मैच हिस्ट्री दिखाई थी ना। मैंने अग्नि के बड़ से बिल्ड दिया, इसका मतलब क्या है? उसने बिल्ड बताया था तुम्हें, अग्निव ने? तुम्हारा फेवरेट कार्ड कौन सा है नरू भाई?
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the
अच्छा,
choreography, the camaraderie.
मैं बोल रहा हूँ अगले मैच के बाद ही मेरा बिल्ड एंड वेरा उसको याद है ये सब का।
Every
अगर वो
game
उस बिल्ड में
feels
आता
like
तो
a
वो हार
special
दिया
one
था,
in Buenos Aires.
क्योंकि मेरा बढ़िया बना दी परफेक्ट है।
Perhaps in this neighborhood of
इसकी
Núñez,
अवेयरनेस भी कम,
they will
ऐसा नहीं
be
लगता कि इधर उधर भाग रहा
a
है।
true heavyweight
स्पीड
of
आने से
South American football.
स्पीड भी सेट हो गई।
River Plate. So straight into the action. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings the power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to
ये लग रहा है
score,
कि तगड़ा
so
प्लेयर है क्या
no
साला
argument
बहुत हीरो
there.
बन रहा है।
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Scholes pinches it off him. Neymar. And it's safely in the
नेमार होल प्लेयर ब्राजील वाला।
Yeah, they were looking
नेमार
for
होल
a
प्लेयर,
counter
अच्छा
attack.
वो ये तो बहुत बढ़िया कार्ड है।
Matthaus.
ग्लिट्स कर ले रहा है शायद, क्या उस पे
Pressure
ऐसा
just
याद आ
pounded him
रहा है।
off it. Oh, delightful ball. And this is Puskás.
यार ये
Pretty cagey early on from both sides.
गेम क्यों अटक रहा है
And
यार?
there's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's a promising position. He's picked his way through. Deco. Yaya Toure. And Deco. And it's Yaya Toure. That is ended up in no man's land. Pirlo. Good driving run. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's found some space. That is a brilliant interception.
क्या है यार, बिल्डअप ही नहीं हो पा रहा।
And it's Pirlo. Oh, that's superb. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's in on and Messi!
Well, he certainly
Yeah.
wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vieira.
मोमेंटम एंड एक्सेलरेशन बस्ट, अच्छा यार वो बढ़िया है।
Good distance on that.
मेरे को तो कभी मिला ही नहीं, मुझे तो फ्री वाला नेमार और ये फिर एमएसएन वाला खोला था।
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Spread to the right. That's cost him. Oh, good.
अरे मार दे यार,
Oh,
हट साला,
Lothar.
पास दब गया।
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Maldini. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
गलती से पास दब गया।
Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Getting up there!
मार दे।
Another chance! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Pirlo. It's a really well-measured ball. Vieira. And it's Lam. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, shooting!
बे
It's bounced back off the post. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross needs to be... Oh, good
साला
effort!
ये भी हेडर बजाया जा रहा है
And it's been hooked away. Pirlo, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Timber's cross. Roberto Carlos can get it clear. Played out towards the right wing. Here comes another cross. Impressive jump. And that's a tidy finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Rohan Bagan restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Looking tiny in possession
अरे
here.
ये बैग हो जा रहा है
Timber. Nicely weighted ball. Messi. Lam. Messi. And this is Messi. Real chance! Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
क्या अलग ही FPS ड्रॉप हो रहा
Half full or
है
half empty.
एकदम से साला गेम बनते ही
Truly to impose themselves.
एंड टाइम पे ही
And
खुल
it's
जा
level
रहा
taking
है
at half-time. So it's 1-1. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch.
ये डेको मेरे पास है
Really
बहुत मस्त
nice
डेको है
contrast of styles that seem to
और ये
suit
स्पोर्ट्स
both
भी मेरे
teams
पास है
pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Se solicita la presencia del padre de un niño con gorra azul en el centro de información.
So it's back to business.
Argentina have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Deco! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often he'll find the net.
And it's Messi. Messi carries the ball down the right. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ronaldo has it in a wide position, and he's there to retrieve it. Deco will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cannavaro. Thinks about the shot. Shifted it to the flank.
यार ये लग रहा है कि
Pushkas.
ये
Cruyff.
जाने ही वाला
Now it's Cruyff. Pirlo. Matthaus.
बहुत इंटरसेप्शन हो रहा है इसके
On the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Mendes venturing down the left. And it's Deco. Now it's Messi. And that is a little undercooked. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Puskas. Yaya Toure is the team's great visionary. Nuno Mendes. Yaya Toure. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's cut it out. Pirlo. Nice looking ball. Chips it through. Muscular approach does pay off here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Deco. Now that's well seen too. Deftly out wide. Neymar chasing after it. Pirlo. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Lan kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. This is a promising build-up. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. He leaps for it. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, look, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
काउंटर टारगेट यूज नहीं करते क्या तुम लोग भाई?
Cambio en Argentina. Número 4.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Número 5. Entran.
And he cuts out the supply.
Número
Oh, that's
3.
fabulous.
Número 25. Número 3.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yield a winner.
Puskas looking for the run. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game
Yeah.
and an exciting watch.
He's had a shot! Well, that was nice, but not
But
quite
he's
the
out
end
of
product
position.
required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
वेरा का खत्म हो रहा मामला.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 18.
So we have movement on both
Entrará al
benches.
campo. Número 22.
Punched away.
Cambio.
And now they can spring out of defence.
He's
Found the way through. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Searching pass he's played there.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
अरे लग रहा है मैच बेकार हो गया.
Yaya Toure.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now here's the delivery. Rooney gets flagged offside.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Ronaldo is flagged offside. And here's Bellingham. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Nuno Mendes with
ऐसा
the
मत
cross.
कर
Oh,
बच
that
गया
was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And that's it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out...
यही था क्या पहले भी? इब्रा के अलावा नहीं खेला जाता किसी से। फ्रेंडली गवाओगे नरू भाई यार खेल ले। रात में देख 5 नेटवर्क ही मिलता है एकदम फुल बार।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day. That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Can he get on the end of this? Alarm. Argentina, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Pirlo. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. And it's Lahm.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Matthaus. Delivered across. He leaps for it. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Now it's Mbappe. Now he's got space here. That's been cut out. Well played. Matthaus looking to pass their way up the pitch. Messi shoots. Oh, how good is he? He's got himself an absolute peach. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Argentina have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next fight...
Ibrahimovic! That is decidedly lacking.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Matthaus picks it up from the goal kick, chips it through, chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Van der Vaart making good progress. This is a promising build-up. Ibrahimovic, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Chance! And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's the yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Roberto Carlos ready to try one. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Pirlo!
Yeah.
Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
It's a pretty loose pass. Argentina already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Oh, it's Ibrahimovic! And that's a tidy finish. They are purring, truly purring. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Oh, it's come loose. Van der Vaart. And it's Totti. Cruyff, shot a goal! And it's come back out to him. And that was struck with genuine force. And we have our very first corner. Great vision. And it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Good play on the left-hand side here. He's picked his way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Chiellini did just about enough to... Neymar! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Argentina find a position of real strength now. He won't be happy with that one. Can he finish?
2 minutes de temps additionnel.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And he's there to retrieve it. That's good vision. He's being urged to shoot. Great chance! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time.
जीत जाएंगे लग रहा है
Argentina were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end.
नारू भाई मैनेजर ले लो बढ़िया है
Position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Argentina seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Matthaus crosses it, getting up there! Ibrahimovic finds himself offside. Matthaus looking for the chance to skim one in from rain. He's having a pop! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's gone backward here. Pirlo. Real chance!
क्या है
It goes to show he is human after all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And it's Mendes. Can he get onto this? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. The most accurate pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Neymar. Messi. And this is Messi. Rodri clears. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Totti makes a move down the right, in towards the back stick, and he was alert to it. Now it's Neymar. Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, crack! It's Ibrahimovic! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
And this is Ibrahim. He's having a shot! And it's in! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Aims beyond the defence. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Matthaus is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Van der Vaart.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there.
That's going in strongly.
And that's definitely not his best. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Played out wide. Matthaus, he has found the way through. And he's opted for the long pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Messi. That has found him in acres of space. He's free, he has got space. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Van der Vaart, le numéro 25, le numéro 16, à leur place, le numéro 27, le numéro 18, le numéro 7.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Oh.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then.
It's going to be a real pleasure to see the mercurial Alessandro Del Piero.
Genuine legend of the Italian game.
Yeah, the Del Piero zone was named after his trademark move of drifting out wide before easing inside to aim at the far post, and he can play in any advanced position.
Totti gets into a good position. Saliba gets it clear. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe.
ठीक है.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Totti. Now, can they get him away? That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Let's play a friendly match. After this match, bro.
The overwhelming virtue in this
Create a
game
room.
so far. Barcola has it in a wide position. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Traumeri. Totti. Can he get on the end of this? Opts for safety. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And he's there to belt it away. Spread to the right.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played out wide, and it's Totti. Looking to play him in. Shot a goal! Goal, Italy!
Simanto FC. I guess I have played with you before.
That was a given. It always was.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. You were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Italy have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Del Piero. Goes for a shot! And no mistake. They are purring, truly purring. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Totti! Francesco Totti is a genius! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're threatening to fly away here. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there. And Del Piero! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Del Piero probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Now it's Olise. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Italy have scored 2 quick goals here. Nicely weighted ball. He is through here. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Mignon did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Totti. Tonali conjures time and space where few can. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Barcola. Ball's gone out of play. And he's managed to gift it back. Looking for the run. Olise. Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him. Cherki. He's got away. Picks out real chance. Now, who's going to be first to this? Costa Corta. Pirlo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Looking for options for movement. Decent chance! And it's there! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Italy really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Italy are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Ambitious ball here. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Mbappe! Pieri. Played out towards the right wing. Barcola. And here's Mbappe. Tonali.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the pass is intercepted, and he's lost his man here. And he welcomes it in. Chance to shoot! And yes, it's there!
Create a friendly match.
It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And it's Totti. No, he's not getting past him there. Shifted it to the flank. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Passing is crisp and sharp. Quarter of an hour into the second half. He's Pieri! And a neat finish! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to catch.
Totti! And it's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Del Piero. Succumbs to the pressure. Elise. Now it's Del Piero. Cherki. And it's made its way to... It's Pieri! Oh, denied at the last.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Italy with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Goes to finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. In he goes again! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And that has put paid to that. Totti. Over to the right flank. Tanucci picks it up out wide. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate.
Create room, bro.
He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. That's going wide left. And no, that was never going to make it. Cherki. And it's Conte. Who's looking wide. Conte.
Hernandez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's had a shot! Barcola. Cherky. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Tonali. Vieri. Oh, good spread. And he's managed to get free. Nicely spread. Olise. And that is out of play. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Del Piero. Del Piero! And that is quite wonderful. About as smooth as it gets. And that is it. The referee has seen it up.
Should I create or you are creating the
Italy
room?
can celebrate now. They have